Okay, this is my first video, and it's a tutorial on how to sprite Pokemon and everything. So basically what you're gonna do is go to google.com and search, go to images, and then you're gonna want to put in Pokemon sprites, and then just go to the first one, full size image, and then enlarge it, and then this should be all your sprites. This should be all of them. What you're going to want to do is you're going to open Paint. I already have mine open, and you're going to right click, copy image, and then paste it onto Paint, which I've already done, and then save it as, whatever you want. Then you open another tab of Paint, and this is where you're gonna make your Pokemon sprites. So what you do is go back to the other Paint that has the Pokemon. Now to set up your Pokemon sprites, basically what you're gonna have to do is just figure out an idea of what kind of Pokemon you want to make. But to start out, I recommend you probably use something easy like maybe Bulbasaur, and whenever you pick your Pokemon, choose this little button over here. It's like a square. Highlight over it, over the whole thing, and then just click copy and paste in the other tab of Paint. Anyways, and next Pokemon, which would be the easiest to practice on, is probably Charmander. Now this is just a beginning of just what I recommend you start out as, so it's not too difficult because both of these Pokemon are starters and they're like small, so it's easier to make something out of them. So now you're gonna click the zoom in button right here. You're gonna zoom in so you have better detail. And what you're gonna do is first come over here. Okay. You see this little button that says pick color? It looks like some kind of tube thing. Well, you're gonna click that, and now this is what it does. Whenever you click on a color, you say, okay, well, I click on this color, and you go back to it again, click it, and then you're gonna right click, and you chose left click, and you chose this color to change it into this color. So you choose the color you want to change by left clicking, and then you click it again and you right click with the color you want to change it to. Then you come over to the eraser, and then what you're going to do is enlarge it however big you want it. I'll make mine bigger, and to make it bigger you hold control and you press the plus button all the way to the right side, and to make it easier, and what you do is you hold right click and then you hover over the whole thing, and then the color you chose to turn it into, it changes into that color. So that's just basically what is the best thing to do whenever you're trying to recolor a Pokemon. But that's not what I was gonna originally do. But I was going to change Charmander's color into Bulbasaur, so I'm gonna do that. And whenever you're doing this, and whenever you've gotten used to it, it becomes really easy, and you just have to practice with, all your Pokemon. Just practice. That's how I got kind of good. I wouldn't say I'm like an expert or anything, because I'm not. Just basically color it however you want. Match up everything else according to what Pokemon you chose, Okay, I think that's good, I guess. Now, this is probably the most difficult part about spriting, because hold on, let me choose a different Pokemon really quick. Let's see. Where Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I'm just gonna here. I'm gonna choose just bell sprout, right? Okay. Now this is the most difficult part about spriting, that it's kind of hard to do. This one over here, I don't know what the hell that shape is, but anyways, you click it, and it's just like the square, but except you can like highlight whatever you want, and then just like this, like you highlight whatever part you want, and then it drags it. And whenever you mess up, press Control Z and it'll go back. That's just a little thing. I just wanted to let you know. And basically, whatever part, like, because basically you're just syncing parts on other Pokemon to make it look better. So basically, what I'm gonna do right now to make Bulbasaur look like, to make Charmander look like Bulbasaur is I'm going to use that button. I'm gonna highlight this, try to get it out as good as I can, just like tracing, and yeah, and basically I just copy it, so that way if I ever have to use it again, then it'll already be there. Okay, then basically I just cut out these extra little tiny parts, but don't forget it. Okay. Now it looks like Bulbasaur kind of has like a bulb looking hat on his head. So that's basically what we were aiming for. Nothing too hard or anything. It's just a simple Pokemon sprite. So just cut that out, and it actually matches up pretty well, I think. So let me fix something else, and whenever you're done, you're actually gonna want to fix everything else up, or else it's just gonna look like a mess. And yeah, I think that looks alright. Let's see. Well, I think we're done. Just gotta do one more thing. It's hard to get these little spaces. Okay, now the last thing I'm gonna do is, a grass-looking Bulbasaur is not gonna have fire on his tail anymore, obviously. So what I'm gonna do is delete that. And I'm gonna take the leaf from Bellsprout, and I'm gonna cut it off, and then I'm gonna rotate it at 180 degrees, and that looks alright, I guess. I mean, not too hard. And basically that's really it. Just a simple tutorial, nothing too hard or easy or anything. Just something to get you started out with. And people usually like to name their Pokemon. I don't really know what I'd want to name it. Usually they name it depending on what Pokemon they use. I don't really know. If I tried to name it, come out something like Bulba Sprout or something stupid. Oh, what the hell just happened? That was the tutorial. That's basically all there is. And this is what it looks like minimized. I think it looks pretty alright. Well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for any other videos, because I am going to be making more. So thanks for watching, and this is Adept Spider, and stay tuned for more videos.